The first true Khatchkars appeared in the 9th century during the time of Armenian revival. The oldest Khatchkar with a known date was carved in 879. Erected in Garni, it is dedicated to Queen Katranit I, the wife of King Ashot I. The peak of the Khatchkar carving art was between the 12th and 14th centuries. Today, the tradition still remains, and one can still see Khatchkar carvers in some parts of Yerevan and other cities in Armenia. About 40,000 freestanding Khatchkars exist to this day. A number of good examples have been transferred to the Historical Museum in Yerevan and beside the cathedral in Echmiadzin. The largest surviving collection of Khatchkars is in Armenia at Noradr's cemetery on the western shore of Lake Sevan, where an old graveyard with around 900 Khatchkars from various periods and of various styles can be seen. My name is Gevorg Dedarian. I make Khatchkars, I would say, from the beginning of my childhood. It came to me by chance. It wasn't as if I went to study the craft of making Khatchkars. No, it was sort of unplanned. Deep down, I always felt that I had to create art, only art. I didn't have the drive to be, I don't know, an accountant or any sort of thing like that. It wasn't interesting to me. I simply wanted to create art. It turned out that in this work, my craftsmanship and love of art came together. So, I studied at the Pedagogical University in the art department, and then I began this work. A little bit about Khatchkars. Generally, what does it mean? Khatchkar is an art form that has been passed down to us from the 5th century, from medieval times. Mainly, its key feature is the cross, which symbolizes Jesus Christ. Back in the day, Khatchkars were used in place of tombstones. The reason is this. If you look closely, what does the Khatchkar look like? It looks like a door. It was always placed facing the west, which was associated with hell, and the east with heaven. So, the symbolism here is that the Khatchkar is a doorway to heaven. Through this door, through Jesus Christ, when a person dies, the soul travels to heaven. This is the summarized meaning of the Khatchkar. Besides graveyards, we Armenians placed Khatchkars in other places also, including churches and similar structures. All this was passed down to me from other master craftsmen. I'm not sure if this is correct, but I really like this explanation of what Khatchkar means. I believe it's true. I'm not sure what the literature says, but to me, this has a very deep meaning. On the Khatchkar, you can also notice crosses. The 2 crosses on each side of the main cross. You see the cross of Jesus and the other 2 crosses representing the thieves who were crucified with Jesus. You can also see sprouting plants, meaning Jesus and his vine, the disciples. We need to have students, since we should pass this craftsmanship on to the future generations, so it does not end with ours. We have some good kids who are interested and love this work and want to learn. But during the summer break, there are kids that come to me and are interested in my work, and that's very good. There are kids who want to stay away from the streets and computers and who want to do important things. You know, in this day and age, the issue is not just about preserving this, but fighting against technology and electronics. There is too much of that now, and the work of the hands becomes less valuable. Khatchkar is one of our main cultural values. We have to preserve it with everything we have so people can understand what the Khatchkar means. There were students. There was a time when I had a few. Here we have an art school, so I taught them there. This job allows you to have time yourself, to converse with yourself, to have a thought process about important issues. You don't think about your to-do list. You just think of and converse about important things. When you are in solace, you can find solutions to many issues. You concentrate and think about things that are important to you.
Կենտրոնանում ես այն բաների վրա, որ իրոք քո համար այդ բանը կարևոր է, էլի։ Ամեն անգամ ինչ որ մտեղ ես վնասում եմ գործանելուց։
With every Khatchkar I make, I have some kind of injury, so there is literally bloodshed in and for every Khatchkar. That's why the meaning of handcrafting is so deep. We put sweat, blood, and soul in the Khatchkar. And now it's painful to see that it can be done electronically. They can print and engrave a Khatchkar with technology. The true meaning is lost with that. So there are diasporan Armenians and some Armenians here who can appreciate the value of all this. To preserve and protect this craftsmanship, it's important.
Ուրեմն այս խաչքարը, որ հիմա պատրաստում է, Ֆլորիդայի Սուրբ Հակոբ եկեղեցու համար է։
This Khatchkar is for our St. Hagop Church in Florida. My wish is that this Khatchkar brings blessings to this church, to all our churches, and to all the Armenians in the world.